Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is January the 27th, 2020. Strong hand, golden age 2020s, Halving Hype. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin in motion. 5-digit realm. Oh, yeah, you fiat freaks. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. Offended by selling. Compete. Don't complain. All right. Hello, my elite friends. Check out all the links below. Get your questions and answers ready now. We'll get your questions ready because I got your answers. And this show isn't going to be very long unless you ask questions. Type in Bitcoin Meister or do a super chat with your question. If you're watching this live, I will answer it. If you're watching this tape, play this show at 2x. Save some time. Yeah, you can understand me. Check out This Week of Bitcoin was Friday. Great show. Great times. Best guest in this freaking space. Saturday, Beyond Bitcoin show. And yesterday's show was really late at night. A lot of you missed it. Watch it. It was a fun one. It lasted about 30 minutes. It was great. Pound that like button. Let's jump into this strong hand 2024 type of day. Yes, you better have a strong hand until 2024 if you're a newbie at this point. But if you've been with me for this awesome ride, oh, that strong hand is looking real good. And you fiat freaks today, you fiat freaks, my elite friends out there, you're pretty happy. Nice round number all of a sudden. And basically, we hit a high for the year. It's been 2020 hasn't been around very long, but we're at a fiat freak high again. Basically, I don't know the exacts. And I'm getting flashbacks, dudes. I'm getting flashbacks to the winter/spring of 2016 when the halving hype was going on for the halving. 210,000 block theory. Yeah. About 210,000 blocks, the vibe ago, 210,000 blocks ago, in March of 2016, similar vibe to what we're getting now. Similar fiat freak price action to what we're getting now. That ramp up to the halving, that halving hype, when people are starting to wake up to it. And hey, we're going to give an example of people waking up to it in a second. Now, I want to talk about the golden age that we're in here. We're in the 2020s now. And so someone said in the chat, oh my God, 2024. No, dude, I mean, we can't say 2020 anymore. Strong hand 2020 doesn't make very much sense. It's saying, hey, strong hand, tomorrow. Tomorrow's 2020. I'm not telling people to hang on only till tomorrow. My God, that's short-term thinking. We got to give people long-term goals. Were you around in 2016 when I was like, dudes, 2020, not that far in the future, but you got to be able to hang on till then, dudes. That's a test of strength if you can hang on till 2020. And baby, look how fast it went by. What an adventure it's freaking been. So go on the adventure again. It's another vacation to 2024, a much more beautiful destination than 2020. But man, it's already a beautiful destination, 2020. I got to say, I'm excited. I'm going to tell you about this decade and Dan Tapiero, about this golden age decade that we're entering. And Dan Tapiero has a tweet that puts it in perspective. If you're not familiar with Dan Tapiero, he was the dude that came up with the security truth machine. Oh yeah, that's Bitcoin, the security truth machine. And he also came up with, I came up with this based upon his belief, the Tapiero $1 trillion Bitcoin market cap line. He says that's when a lot of the big institutions, that's when they'll finally get in, when it hits that $1 trillion line. And we're on that road to $1 trillion. And I'm making shows called The Road to $1 trillion. I've done one. One's linked to below at disruptmeister.com. Follow me at TechBalt. But maybe some of you have seen that King of the Trolls rearrangement of that show. That was part of the $1 trillion series. But anyway, going back, Tapiero, the $1 trillion Tapiero line, he's got this tweet out there And it says, this seems pretty clear. So I like Dan Tapiero a lot. I like where he's coming from. He was a gold traditional type of dude, but he knows that Bitcoin is the future, baby. And he's very excited about it. And this doesn't exactly have to do with Bitcoin, but I'm going to turn it into a topic that does deal with Bitcoin. This seems pretty clear. If you are looking to make a bet on the next 10 years of performance, would you bet on Jack Dorsey or Ray Dalio? One guy is coming up with patents. The other guy is talking about volatility. Innovation more important than asset size. So Jack Dorsey, as all of you know, huge fan of Bitcoin. Ray Dalio, as some of you know, not a little bit confused about Bitcoin, has said some questionable things about Bitcoin. Dude, Ray Dalio has had a great career in what he's done, okay? But his time has come. It's past. I mean, he's rich. He can enjoy himself. Jack Dorsey is the freaking future, baby. Twitter, dude, huge today. Huge in the 2020s. Huge in the last few years. He's a believer in Bitcoin. He is innovating. He's coming up with patents. He's into this Lightning stuff. And you know what? I'm not big into the Lightning stuff at all. Maybe I'll talk about that at the end of the show if we have time. You don't have to be a Lightning freak to be a Bitcoiner, okay? That's the beauty of this. You know, there's not a strict definition of what a Bitcoiner is. I mean, you're a Bitcoin. You know what the strict definition is for me? An individual that goes his own way, that makes up his own mind and has many thoughts about Bitcoin. That's not a strict definition, but that's my definition. And that's definitely what I am. You don't have to be like this worshiper of Lightning to be a Bitcoiner and even want to use Lightning. I have no desire to use Lightning Network at all. None. Why? Why should I? I want to give somebody a penny in Bitcoin. I really don't feel like doing that right now. I mean, I really don't. I love what it is for me. Bitcoin is a new savings account for the world, baby. Bitcoin protects my wealth. Bitcoin, no one can take away my wealth. It's freaking awesome. So I don't really care about sending a fraction of pennies to people. I think it's pretty cool, but it's something I don't want to do right now. I have no desire to do it. Oh, well, you can hate me if you want to, but that's the beauty of this space. That's where the big boys play. And if you're in the Bitcoin overlay, you can say stuff like that. Who cares? Cancel me. No, you won't cancel me. You can't cancel me. I'm a Bitcoiner. I got Bitcoin. You can't stop me. I'll keep saying what I want to say, and I got to get back on topic here. But yes, Jack Dorsey is the future. Ray Dalio is the past. Maybe Ray Dalio will learn, but I'm glad I pick Jack Dorsey any day of the week in the 2020s, at least in the 2020s. And yeah, keep on innovating with Lightning Network, guys. Just because I don't use it and have no desire, and people keep on saying, "Hey, Adam, I want to send you a penny. Set up a Lightning Network wallet." Okay, keep innovating. I'm not setting up a wallet right today. Sorry, don't have time. I do other things. But I mean, that's the beauty of the space. Pound that like button. And that I don't like Lightning Network. I don't give a darn about Lightning Network really. But I can appreciate that Jack Dorsey loves Bitcoin and is doing awesome stuff with it. And if his talk, if it comes true what he's saying, and that any wallet will be able to do Lightning Network stuff, then cool. That's awesome. Then I'll be able to do it easily. But dudes, I don't have the time to play around with that. Whatever. But it's great. It's great if you want to send, you come up with the ideas with Lightning Network. That's not my job. It's not my job to innovate with Lightning Network. What is my job anyway? I don't have a freaking job because I got a lot of freaking Bitcoin, baby. Pound that like button, baby. That's what the 2020s are about, baby. You planned it last decade, and now you're just living it, making videos, social media, whatever this is. Who knows what you want to call this? That's the awesomeness of Bitcoin. There's no pure definition. What is it that you do, Adam? I don't know what the heck I do. I hold Bitcoin, baby. I practiced what I preached back in 2016. You watched the videos. What was I telling people to do? I did it. Pound it. All right. Moving on. Let's see. Were there any questions there? Guys, I'm not answering any of the questions that are in there unless you type in Bitcoin Meister. You got to follow the rules. All right. And until someone types in Bitcoin, I'm not answering. I see there might be questions in there. I see some question marks. Just please follow the rules. It embarrasses me that the people that watch my show can't follow like simple directions. I mean, it doesn't give me a good vibe that people can't. I mean, these are very simple directions. You type in Bitcoin Meister if you have a question, and it'll turn a color, and I will see it, and then I will answer your question. But if you can't do that, then you're pretty much doomed in this space. I gotta say. I mean, if you can't do something simple like that, you're probably going to lose your Bitcoin. All right, moving on. What do we have here? I mean, you got to have that bit of technical skill that you're able to type in Bitcoin Meister. If you can't type in Bitcoin Meister, you're not going to be very good with like keeping your Bitcoin. It's just I don't see good things for you in the future. All right, coronavirus. Well, what are they going to think of next? People are like, is coronavirus good for Bitcoin? Well, who really gives a darn? But I Tone Bays, I had a tweet about this. And when people are worried, it seems like they buy Bitcoin. So if people are concerned about something, whether it be something as unrelated as coronavirus, then yeah, I guess people will be like, oh, maybe the world is coming to an end because of coronavirus. Better get Bitcoin. That's not really a good reason to get Bitcoin, but hey, I think the Financial Times had an article, some obnoxious article about like Bitcoin's good because coronavirus is spread by touching dollars and fiat. Yeah, okay. It's true. You can't get coronavirus by receiving Bitcoin. You can't. That I'm pretty sure about. Yeah, freak out about it, people. Let's see. The great Sci-Fly 67 Bitcoin Meister is MWC going to be on anything other than Hotbit? Well, they say it is, but let's see. So far, and by the way, thank you for the question, dude, and always good to see you here. Maybe I'll see you in LA again. I'll be there for quite some time, starting February 12th. What's it? Is it going to be on anything other than Hotbit? Well, they say it is. It hasn't so far. It's a crypto dividend that we all got for free when you signed up for the airdrop. That's why we talk about it here. And boy, has it been good for some of us. Oh yeah, I've gotten rid of more of it lately. You better believe it when it was pumping up. So no, I don't have all my MWC anymore. Don't have the majority of it anymore either. Got rid of a lot of it lately. But hey, I got more Bitcoin, baby, and I got it for free. Thank you. Thank you, crypto dividends. This is what it's all about. But people do ask me, like, do you still have it all? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's my little update on that. But dude, I hope it gets, for the sake of the people trying to dump it, and the sake of the people that are behind it, Chris and Andy, for their sake, I hope it does get on some other. It really needs to get on other exchanges. I think it does. Now I'm going to say something about Hotbit though. You don't want to keep your Bitcoin on there for a second because it's some Chinese exchange with no KYC. It will disappear one day, most likely. But dude, it's pretty easy to use. And it's pretty glorious they don't have the KYC on there, baby. So good job, China. I'm not like Scott Adams, who starts saying the F word about China over and over again because he's angry about something that happened in his personal life. And what happened in his personal life is very tragic. I'm going to say that. But he tries to be persuasive. If you sound like some street bum saying the F word over and over and over again about China because you have an ex-wife and something happened with that ex-wife and you're about to get into another relationship with a woman that's going to end up your ex-wife, it's not very persuasive, dude. I'm not a big fan of repeating the F word like a million times in a minute. But I just went off on a tangent there. Hey, that was a Beyond Bitcoin type of moment. If you like that stuff, if you like me talking about Scott Adams, check out Saturday's show. All right. Moving on. Oh, CoinDesk. They have an article, but they're getting into the halving hype. Of course, use that hashtag, people. Link to below is just a simple way of clicking on a Twitter link that shows you all the people using the halving hype hashtag, which I love so much, which I originated back in 2016. But hey, CoinDesk is saying, what is this? That Bitcoin's halving captures growing interest among Google searches. Yep, the newbies The no coiners, they're looking up Bitcoin halving on Google. A sure sign that the halving hype has begun. A sure sign that this isn't priced in, that these people that are, oh, what is this halving thing? Better buy it. We went through this in 2016, dudes, okay? It's happening again. Halving hype. Pound that like button. Go to disruptmeister.com if you want to watch those old videos from 2016. It's all out there. I don't erase any of my freaking videos like like some of the people out there. They don't like history. Baby, I love history. I'm proud of my freaking history. Every freaking video I've made, over 1,500 of them, they're there, baby. Check them out. Live it, love it. She's just a woman. Pound that like button. Led Zeppelin is back. Now, oh, here we go. This is from a dude that's been around as long as I have, Bruce Fenton. He says, and he's talking about the halving, of course. We got a question in the audience there. I see again from Sci-Fi. I will get to you in a second, Sci-Flyer, because you're an awesome dude. There is one. This is a quote from Bruce Fenton. There is no one with the power to change the Bitcoin halving. Think about that. It means zero chance of hearing they delayed the halving. There is no they in this structure who would have that power. The predictability of the code can be relied on. Oh, dude. And that is why I love Bitcoin. This is not about politics. No one can change the fact that at block number 630,000, baby, there's going to be a halving, all right? You can't, there isn't going to be someone that's going to say, no, we have to stop it. We got to delay it. It's going to be on block 650,000 instead of 600. No, it's there. It's 630. It's baked in the cake. It is, you can plan your whole life for freaking around it. And trust me, I've been telling people to plan their darn life around it, a big aspect of their life around it for quite some time, haven't I? I've been talking about block 630K since 2016, since block 420K. And no, that's not a Ken Bozak reference. That's a real thing. 420K, baby. That was the halving party of 2016, baby. What was that, July? But really, I love that, that no one can cut. This is not a political game. You know, in politics, things are constantly changing. You can always change the rules. You can't change the rules here. Now, of course, someone can fork off and make their own Bitcoin with their own halving schedule and change the number of Bitcoins. And guess what? Someone is going to do that one day. And I'm going to be happy that they do that one day. You know why? Because Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. One Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin. They'll just be creating a new altcoin, a crypto dividend that all of us holders are going to get for free. And hopefully they get their fake halving 42 million Bitcoin on every exchange out there, and it pumps, and I dump all of it, and I get even more Bitcoin, because this is where the big boys play. And if people want to make mistakes like that, hey, they'll learn the hard way. Crypto dividends are awesome. Forks are fabulous. Well, they're the same thing, of course. And yeah, keep on doing it. Keep on innovating. Keep on trying to be the next Bitcoin, because only Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. And it is the predictability. It is the fact that it is deflationary, okay? That is why it is what it is. That is why it's the best. It has no founder that can be arrested. All right. Pound that like button. Okay, I told you to check out that halving hype link of mine that shows, Sci-Fly67 said, will you let us know when Hotbit is accepting MWC deposits again? I haven't transferred any over there yet. I hopefully I will be notified when that happens, and that I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up on here when they're accepting deposits again. Yes, you've asked me to do that. So yes, when the Wimble coin is when you're able to dump it back over there again, I will tell you on this show. All right. Then finally, Jim, the great Jim of Bit Piggies. Check out Bit Piggies. Get yourself a pig. Pigs on the wing. He has got a Medium post out there. Bitcoin is good for your government's treasury. And his point is a valid one. All these people are like, what happens if the United States makes Bitcoin illegal? Well, they're not going to. And Jim explains in easy to read language why. Capital gains taxes. The United States is loving this. They're getting a lot of capital gains taxes. That's the way the Bitcoin is set up in America right now. You own it. You own it for a while. You foolishly trade it in for dollars. Coinbase tells the government, you report your taxes. You pay them 15%. 15% right there, then and there. That's pretty darn good. And there are a lot of people, traders, short-term capital gains tax, which is much worse than 15%. Yeah. So why? They have a vested interest in this. They can, and the funny thing is, he talks about the inflationary aspect of the United States dollar. They keep on printing it away, and over time, inflation happens. Thus the Bitcoin is going to be worth more in terms of U.S. dollars. The more they print, the more the AOCs we get in office, the more the fiat price will go up for everything, for basically everything. So yeah, it's a vicious little cycle for them. They keep on printing those dollars. The Bitcoin price keeps on going up. They keep on getting capital gains for the people who foolishly value their wealth in dollars and trade in their Bitcoins for those dollars, and they get a percentage of it, 15%. Well, I mean, that seems like a game they want to play. Seems like something they don't want to leave. Why would they make it illegal? Really, why? They're doing pretty well off of it, baby. All of the Western countries are going to do pretty well off of it. I'm not too worried about your local Western country making it illegal. Capital gains taxes. They got to prop up their fiat, their various fiats. They got to keep the welfare dollar alive and well. And don't worry, welfare dollar is alive and well. So many people living off the government. It isn't going anywhere. Bitcoin can thrive in the welfare dollar environment. And the government can enjoy Bitcoin in the welfare dollar environment also. You just have to remember, don't play in their fiat world. Stay in the Bitcoin world, baby. Stay in it. Offended by selling. Once you go into that fiat world, you're on their turf. You gotta follow all their rules over there, baby. In Bitcoin land, baby, you're on your own. You're making your own rules. It is awesome. Everybody, I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the links below. Pound that like button. Bang that bell button. You get a new show here every single day. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Who knows what time? Thanks a lot, guys. I will say hi to you in the chat. Bye.